Yeah. So yeah, we have to be careful with the race, uh, the horsepower race. It's not all that is cracked out to be. Truth, you don't use it most of the time. I can say 80% of the time you don't use it. So make sure the car look nice. That's all. Give it for a mid-size. Give it 170 horsepower. Naturally aspirated before will get you what you need all the time. So yeah, so that's my spiel on that. So coming back to this bike, of course, I I pick it based on look. When I was looking for a motorcycle, it was more look and the size of the engine. I know I wanted to be above around 900. Anything in the 900 class will work for me. So that's how I end up with this one. So I just look in this class range, and we're talking around 2021 with the pandemic and all the supply chain issues. Uh, I was looking at the CB1000R Honda. Uh, that was one that I thought looked nice, but I couldn't find any. At least that's close enough to me. So I got on that the three-cylinder thing. Oh, it's a mixture of the goodies from two and the top peak power of four. So I bought into it. So I looked for it. I found one. I lost out on the first one. I went to see it in his Fredericksburg, Virginia. It was there, put in all the paperwork. By Tuesday, the guy's like, "Oh, it's gone." I say, "Okay." So I continued to search through, and then I find this one in Annapolis. I went in and make sure it's what I wanted. Of course, with these bikes, you can test ride. So, and I was not ready to test ride since I haven't rode or ridden in the past since 2009. So my plan was if it's within 20 miles, I will uh, I can ride it. But if it's beyond that, I'll just get someone to drop it for me. So that's what I end up doing. So the guy, then the man, I just saw his business card the other day. Then the man, so he is able to. He was not my salesperson, but once I was done, they say he has a trailer, and he's does he transport his own bike. So I pay him, what is it, 200, something like that, for him to come out and drop it off. So went in, did the paperwork, had to wait 1 day to get it. Yeah, it was interesting. So yeah, so I think it's on July 30th that I got it, and July 30th 2021. Ooh. First stop. All right, let's go. Yeah, it's good when you, yeah, look at that. Okay, yeah, so that's how I end up with it. I'm a Honda person when it comes to Japanese manufacturers. So I would have, oh, then I think I'm lying a little bit. Back in 2005, I bought a Kawasaki Z1000. So I had it for about 4 years. So talking about loyalty to Honda, I think I misspoke. So that's that. So I did have some experience with motorcycle. Uh, Back home in West Africa, I had a 75 cc uh, motorcycle. So I have that. So I have that little experience and the experience with the Z1000. So yeah, so I was fairly comfortable that I'll be okay with these 849 triple. So yeah, so that's how I came about owning it. And of course, everybody uh, that reviewed this talked about, oh yeah, it's it's torquey, you have to be careful. And I say yes, I agree. uh, Motorcycles, it can be a dirt bike with 200 cc's. if you if you're not careful with the throttle, if you roll it wrong, you will be hurt physically and emotionally. So I think that's where I wanted to make sure when you get the bike, you respect it and don't try to do something that you are not comfortable. Be patient. I mean, motorcycle, I think we need to enjoy it. You don't need to be doing the show uh, to enjoy it. So this is another place. So this is another straight line that's coming. Are you ready? Not yet. Look at that. Yes. You see? I'm still below 6,000 RPM. So that's what I'm saying, that ooh, whoa, Jesus Christ. That was scary. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that you can go to 75 and you still below 6,000. So maybe it's good to have a 300 or 600 cc that you rev out all the time, than having the big bikes or the 900 plus or 800 plus cc's that of course, if it's for long cruising, yeah, they may not be buzzing, but yeah, depending on how you plan on using it, maybe that much power is not warranted. So yeah, that's how I end up with this bike. So I think it gives me what I need. Just be careful. Yeah, it has what I want to do. Maybe let me put my thought together and think about the things that I have problem with, and now when I do my next ride, I'll just list them out. But overall, again, if you from what I've heard and going through tons of motorcycle reviews, every bike has their quirks. Whether it's difficulty to find neutral, or is trouble at speed. You see, now that's the second, I've had this happen a few times. People expect you to pass them because they think motorcyclists just wanna go fast, but I don't. I just wanna relax. Oh, no. You're good. I don't wanna. I'm not in a hurry. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, that I don't mind being behind people. I'm just relaxing. But yeah, some people, can I do it? Of course. But yeah, so it has enough power where you can do anything you want. If you want to pass someone quickly, yeah, you can do it. If not, just sit behind them and let them be, and just relax and doing my thing. So yeah, so it does pretty much what I need. Of course, it takes time to get used to it. That's the only thing that I would say. Yeah, and that's why I'm not sure if it's a bike or me, you know. How do you shift the throttle? It's ride by wire, so we all know the problem with those things. So yeah, I think those will be my main problem with it, but otherwise it's pretty good. The look, yeah, I mean, one of the major consideration that I have is the the exhaust system. It's not like I'm not talking about the loudness, but I'm talking about the look. I want my pipes, my exhaust duct in discreet, if I want to say that. So that's one of the main reasons I got this one. And of course, I want a naked bike. No fairing, please. So those were my main requirements. So once I have those, I think this, again, with the supply chain things, the choices were limited. So so it was okay. So I'm happy with it. The color scheme, of course when I looked at it online, the color scheme is close to one of the jacket that I have for my Kawasaki. So that's another thing I have. I was excited about my Kawasaki to the point where I bought a Kawasaki jacket, and now what do I do with it? No shame. So I wear my Kawasaki jacket on my Yamaha, so it's kind of orangey, so that's why I got this one. So the color appealed to me to some degree, so that's what it is. So hopefully, you see, this thing, you throttle down, it just breaks. And I've tried it in A mode. This bike has 3 modes: A, B, and standard, and 2 traction levels. I don't know if it's 3. I know you have 1 and 2. I haven't tried to turn it off, if there's a third one to turn it off. Yeah, I'll figure that out. So yeah, it's like once you release the throttle, it just breaks. I don't know if it's something you can tune out or what. So that's that.